So Wolves 1, Man City 3. In the end, not the best result, but obviously, as you know, I'm going to give my reaction to the game, my opinion on it. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. So starting off with the starting lineup, the same as Sheffield United, but then Donker came out and Neves came back in, which I thought he would have went with three midfield, with Dendoncker in there as well. But no, he went for the two midfield. And yeah, getting on straight into the game, it was pretty much a complete opposite to the Sheffield United game. Man City were a lot better. They seemed a lot sharper as well, even though they haven't played a game yet. They seemed a lot sharper, a lot better. And yeah, like they were just in the first half. They were just the better team. Like there's nothing else we could say really. I thought we was giving it away quite cheaply, quite a lot really. It was very annoying really, and to make it even worse, Marcel went off with an injury. I didn't even see it happen. I left the room for a couple of minutes, came back and realised a few minutes after that Vinagre was on the pitch. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that isn't too serious because they'll have many left backs, and judging on Vinagre's performance today, wouldn't like him to be first choice, but. It was always going to be difficult against City, and Saïss putting in a really silly challenge, and people are saying De Bruyne pulls his leg back to win the foul, but it's a stupid challenge. It's a penalty. It shouldn't be sliding in there. It wasn't really going anywhere. And then De Bruyne from the spot, a very comfortable penalty, and then they go 1-0 up, and then it was all them really. They get another ball through. I think is it Sterling? I feel like it's Sterling pulls it back to Phil Foden. He has an open goal on around 30 minutes, and then they're 2-0 up, and we couldn't get into the game at all really. It was back to the same old Wolves really. Terrible in the first half, and going into the second half, I thought we was a lot better. With so many more chances. We're still giving away silly fouls and giving them possession, which they can break on, which I thought Moutinho was doing that quite a lot. I feel like Bolly as well and Saïss wasn't up to it like there was against Sheffield United. There was just a lot of stray passes and long balls forward, which Jimenez were never going to get on. And it was weird because Traore I thought was the best player on the pitch, even though he was a right back, and we know his defensive abilities aren't great, and there was times where he was holding onto the ball for too long, where he could release it to Bolly or Neves in the midfield. He was driving us up the pitch. You could see. I thought Mendy should have been sent off with the amount of fouls given against him, but you could see against Mendy, he had him in his pocket all day long. The way it just glides past him, and there was sometimes with Neto as well, where it could just glide past Mendy like it wasn't there, and it was getting a lot of good balls in, and there was so many chances that we could have scored a lot earlier with Bedence, where he chips it over and it just hits the roof of the net, and then I think the worst one was Jimenez. I think that might have been Traore or Bedence, put a low ball into him and hits it, and it just drags it wide, which is really frustrating because we was building it a lot. Was a lot better in the second half, like we always are. We're always really good in second halves most of the time. We finally do get that goal. Bedence on this does really well. Nutmegs Kevin De Bruyne, puts a really good ball in, and then Jimenez just guides it in into the near post. Edison had no chance really, and then who knows if that went in, that could have been 2-2 if we took another chance before, but it didn't. And again, we didn't really have any other chances apart from that really. We're still hoofing it up quite a lot. I thought Vinagre was a lot of backward passing. He just wasn't a great performance, and then obviously they was keeping it in the corner, breaks through to Gabriel Jesus, has a shot, deflects off Cody I believe, wrong foots Patricio, he had no chance in the goal, and it's 3-1 in the 95th minute, so it's really frustrating right at the end to concede a third goal, but I thought overall they was probably just a better team, with De Bruyne in their side, then they're always going to have a chance. I thought overall they was just a better team, but some good news. apparently that for Tomatoes, medical went well and it'll be announced tomorrow, so there's a bit of good news. Hopefully it'll come in pretty soon. And Keanu Hoover as well, hopefully we'll see him pretty soon. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the game, your opinions. Yeah, let me know as always. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Follow my Instagram and Twitter, they'll be below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one.